Okay, guys, I'm gonna be scrying to Edward Skeletrix's Slavery. I have my deck of tarot cards. So, yeah, let's watch.
It's been about 20 minutes since
I've
my
seen
last
this
shopping
before.
spree. And
Let me shuffle.
I just can't not shop. You know? It's a real problem for me. I go shopping a lot. And I spend a lot of money on like clothes and things that I just don't need. So I made this rule for myself that I could only use the money that I earned from taking plasma. I could only use that card if I wanted to go shopping. And then I use my other money that I get from my regular job for like bills and things that I need and whatnot. But shopping, only this BioLife card. That way I'm not really losing anything.
Okay, I'm gonna shuffle and then we'll just start observing life. So, here we are. Oh. Yeah, the title card is still in here. But that's still interesting. Maybe that means things are just beginning. You know, it's like the cover of a story. Maybe this is the start of Edward's like real bag into, you know, AI more focused work, which I believe is very, very beautiful. This video almost made me cry the first time I saw it. And we have the King of Cups, and he's kind of floating on water. You know, it really goes to show maybe this is for somebody out there, but you know, you should live like a king, you know, and go with the flow of things. Because as you can see, he's just floating like a boat, and he has no care in the world, like when Jesus walked on water. So, yeah, if you're reading this, I believe you're secretly, you know, have some kind of authority, but you can't get into that authority if you don't, you know, assume this role. In the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe you'll get rich doing this. Maybe even Edward is gonna get rich at some point to make more art, I guess. Yeah, it's very beautiful. It's very heavenly. It's paradise wherever you're gonna end up next. But again, you have to really, fit the part. You can't mess around anymore. You gotta lock in. And here we have the Two of Cups. You should probably get like some friends to help you though. Even in this video, which I'll play after this card right here, you know, there's a part in there where Edward has all of his credits on there, which I think is a very beautiful moment. Also, if you should probably just watch the video first, to be honest, and then come back to this. But yeah, look, you're gonna share the power, whatever it is. Maybe with a partner, you know. Maybe you'll find an agreement somewhere where you all can get, you know, rich together. You all can rule together. Sounds like fun. Yeah, before I do the next card, we'll just watch some more. And whatever those cards are, we'll get them.
Anything by going shopping, I'm just losing a little bit of plasma. It's not a big deal. So,
I love that character.
I need help. I need help. Call my brothers. Call my sisters. I need help. I need help writing this song. 'Cause my world depend on this song. me from the studio.
Mhm.
Please save me from myself. Get out there and go break her arm.
One thing I want to say, and I'll pick up the cards, is that I really love just the direction of this video, because obviously AI is a tricky topic, and I'm not gonna say anything. I don't really care either way. Like, it's all just making stuff. It's all just some pixels on the screen. So you could argue the environmental parts of it, but bruh, I don't freaking know. Like, didn't you just drive somewhere today and emit a bunch of maybe you got a freaking Tesla? I'll shut my mouth. But I just love the white background on every prompt, because it's just like, it's so simple, but it's actually a very genius thing, I feel like, personally, because it's almost like the most coherent AI video I've seen. So anyways, let's see what these cards are. Oh, maybe your heart is broken. Maybe you're just in a relationship and this is kind of like your bounce back. But yeah, you've gotten your heart broken many times. Yeah. And it's raining. You want to know something? I really like that it's raining. And excuse me if the cars aren't there. I'm not looking at the camera, but you're about to find peace. It's probably the only way you would find peace, really, in these gray times. It's probably really boring too, but compared to what you're gonna go to in the future, it was worth it. Of course, the Empress. Yeah, you're swagged out. You're really stylish. You got a lot of freaking just style. I don't know what else to say. Fashion sense. Maybe I'm hearing Pinterest. You like Pinterest? You probably like Pinterest. We'll move on though. The Fool. Yeah, you're freaking silly. You're a troll like Edward. Let's watch this.
I'm a slave on a good day. Holding back on what I could say. Holding back on what I should say. As above, so below, it's a sunny day. Out of my body.
Yeah, this
Out
part.
of my body. Out of my body.
Shout out David.
Out of my body. Out of my body. Can't trust nobody. I'm a slave on a good day. I just listen what my brain say. I don't know if it's really me. My thoughts think I'm crazy. Out of my body, can't trust nobody. Out of my body, let's toss a drink up, throwing that Rossi.
This is so beautiful, and maybe the next card is gonna like say something about this, but I want to comment. I'm at 226. Like this girl right here. This girl right here that puts on the samurai hat. I don't know. For some reason, that reminds me a bit of myself. I think I'm pretty pure, and but sometimes I don't know. You gotta put that armor on, bruh. You gotta go out to war and be this this undead samurai Asian man, which is sick. She's running right now from this clown. Is that the same character? It doesn't matter. Let's get back to it.
Out of my body, can't trust nobody. I'm a slave on a good day.
Carrying a lot. But we probably should just go out in nature.
things just felt like really dead and lifeless.
I think I say that too because this word sucks now, but there's a real polarity to Edward stuff, you know, and you know, just this commentary in the background of this, like, just Hollywood girl is really is beautiful altogether. The blend.
I went and donated plasma today, as you can see. And guess what the first thing was that I did?
The sun.
I went to the store. Surprise, surprise. And
Yeah. So I'll say, and this mess auto played on me, trying to keep me locked in and watching more, bro. And it got me kind of. I would say that this whole video, if it pertains to you, I would say what I'm reading from it now is that, you know, to be that king, I don't know, you might have to destroy some parts of yourself to finally get the crown, you know. And obviously, to stop being some freaking just goblin dwelling underground freaking goon, bruh, gooner, and like become a white man. Also, this is probably the part I don't like. Not because it's blood, but it's just like, I don't know. This one seems, I know you're gonna, obviously the whole thing seems obviously AI, but for some reason this one seems the most AI. I don't know why. With a girl. This, I don't know. This reminds me of like, there's a lot of people in Mexico, a lot of women in Mexico dealing with this femicide freaking epidemic. I don't know. And I don't know. This reminds me of my friends, and hopefully no one's going through something like this.
Back on what I could say. Holding back on what I should say.
Alright, last card, just bonus card, whatever, I'll just say some stuff for the devil. Alright, well, that's wraps. You get it now. I don't even have to say anything. Goodbye.